Welcome aboard Royal Caribbean's Navigator of the Seas. Today we're giving you a complete top-to-bottom ship tour. Every deck, every venue, every restaurant, everything this ship has to offer on a 3-night Ensenada itinerary. Whether you're planning your first cruise or comparing ships, this is your full walkthrough of Navigator of the Seas. Let's start exploring.
All right, at the very top of the ship, we have the Royal Escape Room,
which is the observatorium.
and this is deck 15 midship.
Yeah, right above the Royal Crown part in the center, the classic area. So then, deck 14 has Izumi, the sushi restaurant, Japanese cuisine.
And Izumi is an upcharge restaurant, so this is not included in your cruise fare. If you want to eat here, you can pay the extra fee, or you can also get the ultimate dining package. It is included in that.
As an option. You have to choose the restaurants out of all of the specialty restaurants you want, but this is definitely one of them. I mean, you could eat at Chops for all 3 nights if you wanted to.
It's true, if you wanted to.
But look at the view up here. What an amazing view from this Japanese restaurant.
And now we come to the Cosmopolitan Club. This is a lounge.
There's a crow's nest bar, and then
The most amazing view of the pool deck.
yeah, it's usually quiet during the days.
Yeah, this is a good place to kind of get away and relax if you want. Somebody in the hot tub this morning.
They do have a dance floor and the DJ booth.
And they also have bathrooms up here, which is nice. You don't have to leave the area.
And then also on deck 14 is the suite lounge. You need
Dude, that lounge is pretty sweet.
low-hanging fruit, but you need to be in a suite to be able to access that. We are, but not at the level that we can be in the suite lounge.
Yes, junior suites do not qualify for the suite lounge. But let's keep continuing our dark tour down to deck 13. Boom, 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 boom. Deck 13, but only if you dare.
What is going on?
Is it like storming outside?
The perfect storm. That's pretty cool. I get it.
Wow.
Perfect storm is the water slides, of which there are a couple here. One is a mat slide, one is a tube slide. And they look pretty intense and pretty awesome. So here's a map of what's going on here at the back of 13. You've got the blaster, the riptide, and where you pick up your mats, and then the basketball court. Sports court is right there, and then hammocks.
Ooh.
And then the stairs down to the living room. So we're gonna go check that out, see what else is on deck 13. Oh look, they're doing pickleball. There's ping pong. Here's where this slide lets off. And of course, just like the rock wall is iconic with Royal Caribbean, you gotta have the flow rider.
And now we are taking the stairs down to the living room.
Wow, this is a cool hang. I mean, it says wow, but I mean, wow, what a cool hang.
Actually, part of the kids club.
Wow.
Oh man, that's awesome. They get their own like area back here.
But I want to use it.
I know, this is nicer, I think, than the adult area.
I know. Okay, well.
Well, now I feel like I hid my duck in a perfect place, so. I like that there are loungers back here too.
Oh yeah, kind of tucked away.
Yeah.
Well, this seems to wrap all the way around to the other side. I love finding the areas like this where it's kind of quiet, tucked away. You can get away from the hustle and bustle of the rest of the ship. And then in there is the fitness room. Oh, that's kind of nice. I get the flow there because the fitness room is part of the Vitality Spa. All of the workout equipment. This is the one with mats because it's like a roller coaster-y bit.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
Oh man, I want to ride that so bad.
So they both start up here. This yellow one is the mat slide. Then the other one is the tube slide. And then it goes to both sides of the ship. Even the tube's got some nice twists in it.
Yeah, but that mat slide.
Yeah, and then you get here to the end, and you can see it's got like a ramp that comes up, and then lets you go, and then
Comes up again.
some wavy bits,
Ah, I really want to do that.
and then it comes and dumps down here. That's cool. That's one of the things that they added to amp up the ship, was put on these water slides.
So this is how you access the rock climbing wall. You make a right when you come through that perfect storm hallway, and then you just go around the corner, and there are stairs that lead up.
Yeah, and then it's right above you. Get suited up, sign your waiver. And there are bathrooms.
So we are on deck 12 in the rear.
The benefits on this deck are the Vitality at Sea Fitness Center and Adventure Ocean for kids.
And the arcade.
And the arcade, which is for both fitness lovers and kids. This is such a weird long hallway though.
Yeah.
And here at the end, you get into the fitness center.
It's nice they have lockers and towels and lots of machines.
And a TV so you can watch people play sports while you exercise.
They also, in the back corner over there, have a classroom. All right. Bye, my love. I'll see you later.
Gamers are good in the game.
It is not the only entrance into the arcade, apparently. There's one
Well,
there.
that's through the kids club, so maybe.
See? The kids need ducks, because that is not working.
Right, they have another one over there.
Oh. Well, you could find some. On the other side of the ship, we have
The kids
Adventure
club.
Ocean Club and another entrance into the arcade.
So now we are on the top deck of the pool area, deck 12. There is a running or walking track. And all of these reservable cabanas. And these are really cool hot tubs. They're elongated.
It's crazy that maximum occupancy is 12 people. It looks like it could fit more.
Not very wide, but 6 people on a side.
And it is indeed hot.
Bahama Mama Lane. They've named this Casita, which you can reserve. It's reserved for the Lipman family today. I believe these are like on shore excursions in the app. Also on deck 12, this is where the band sets up to play. Over the pool deck, and then the Lime and the Coconut, which is actually on 2 levels, both 12 and 11. And it looks like they are just opening up now. Oh, the Casita check-in is here at the Lime and the Coconut on level 12. And the cool thing about this place is that above is the rooftop, climbing the coconut rooftop.
Yeah, it looks like a nice little area where you can chill, watch the activities below, and really just sit up there and sip your nice blended drink and feel superior to others. That's what I would do.
Uh-huh.
Right here we have the reserved deck. And this part is reserved for concierge suites and Pinnacle Club members. And again, we are neither of those yet, but you can actually walk through here and get to the Navigator Dunes.
The mini golf.
And this is what, deck?
We're on deck 12 and
Going
climbing
up to
the stairs,
13
going
again.
back up to 13, but we are forward on the ship where you will find Navigator Dunes. And
This is also kind of a nice little hidden area where there are tons of loungers.
Yeah, there are a lot here, and they all are protected by these wind walls, so it's not that wind whipping off the front of the ship, especially on sea days. You would totally feel that.
I was gonna say, might try to come up here tomorrow.
And you can cool off with this thing.
There's a button, I gotta push it.
Yes, that's what you do. Hey!
They also have these nice pod beds. Ah, see, this is what I'm talking about.
And these you don't have to reserve, you just first come, first serve.
Yeah, that's really nice. I bet they will be taken so quickly tomorrow,
Yeah,
but we'll
see-
see. The main attraction for this deck is the mini golf course.
It's nice. They've got some things to try to get around. Little ship, little lighthouse, little mast over there. You gotta look like you're riding in the bus.
Am I?
It's a bumpy road. There's nobody driving that thing. Just a nice little overhang with some shade for the middle of the day when it gets really gnarly and hot. Inside forward deck 12 is where you're going to find Vitality Spa.
This is the good part of the Vitality.
Yeah, where the massages happen and all of the treatments. We did the tour yesterday, and smaller than some of the other spas we've experienced on a ship, but gets the job done.
I mean,
They,
yeah.
they rub you down. Huh? So. And on deck 11, forward ship, you will find the adults only solarium. Have to be 18 and over to hang out in this area.
And you know the best? I like did
There is a solarium bar. Lots of open seating today,
Seriously.
and a very lonely lifeguard.
It's just staring at the water.
Yep, water looks safe.
There are 2 hot tubs in this area on either side.
They're really big too. And remember, there's no reserving of chairs.
Yeah, right. And then one nice thing I think about this solarium is they have little cubbies where you can put your stuff while you are in the hot tub, in the pool.
It's really nice for the whirlpool, so you don't have to like just
Walk
leave
over
your
to your
stuff,
chair.
or just leave your stuff on the floor where it could get wet, which what a lot of people would normally do. On deck 11 is also the towel station. On Royal, you do have to reserve a towel, so you have to give them your set sail card, and they'll give you as many towels as you want, but you have to check those out, and they have record of it, so you have to remember to return those, otherwise you're going to get charged for it. That's why they have the towel station.
Yeah, it's fine when you're at the pool, but when you have a shore excursion or something, it's kind of a pain because you have to come back up to this deck to drop it off.
Yeah, you
but
can't, yeah. But That's how they do it. You get used to it, I guess.
Yeah.
This is the pool deck with a big giant hot tub there in the middle. Split pools on either side. And the lower level of the lime and the coconut. Soft serve is closed. What?
No.
I need my ice cream now.
Open, open, open. How awesome would it be to reserve like this during a sea day? When they have like the sexiest man competition and the pool party.
You're in
like
perfect view of all of that.
right here, ringside.
Yeah. Some tables to eat at because there are 2 restaurants here on the other side of the pool deck on deck 11. This is Johnny Rockets and bar.
Johnny Rockets is also not included in your normal cruise price. Johnny Rockets is actually an additional charge, so if you feel the need for a fancy hamburger
Or a milkshake.
You're going to pay a little bit extra for it.
Also on deck 11, behind the pools, is a splash pad for the little ones.
Look at that.
Or the big ones, if you can make them think that you're young.
If I crawl in on my knees,
Yeah.
will that help? And then we have the big TV where they do play movies at night. And on Sunday, they will be playing football.
And then opposite Johnny Rockets on deck 11 is actually
one of our favorites.
One of our favorites, quick serve El Loco Fresh Mexican Cantina.
And this is included in your ship price. So this is free. And
delicious.
the food's really good.
Yeah.
So normally they have tacos. You can make your own taco station, burritos, of course, washi.
But there's a tortilla making machine.
Display only.
Display only. And then they would toss up the stuff here. And this will open at 10:30.
Oh, 1:30.
1:30 today, yeah.
Wow.
But he's already making the meat. And then they also have a really impressive salsa station.
This is the best part.
Which, it's one thing to get your free burrito or quesadilla or whatever, but then when you can load it up with a variety of toppings and salsas, it actually is more expansive than I would think on a cruise ship. But
right now, obviously, it's empty.
yeah, I have nothing to show you. Sorry.
Yeah. Use your imagination. There's guac, there's sour cream, there are multiple different salsas, onions, jalapenos, stuff you normally put on tacos. Cilantro, if you're one of those people.
Right. And then the other big feature on deck 11, in the rear,
is, of course,
Windjammer. Not only is it Windjammer, though, there's also Jamie's Italian, which is a specialty, amazing specialty Italian restaurant. We had an amazing dinner there last night. And then also on the other side,
we have Chops Grill,
which is the Royal Steakhouse that you'll find on most of the ships. Also, a specialty restaurant and an upcharge, part of the dining package as well. So, and then there's a bar straight ahead. It's never too early to drink on a cruise ship, apparently.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
That is true, Jimmy Buffett.
I know, we're not on Margaritaville, are we? Wrong ship. We have fruits. Lots of fruit. What's that? Papaya?
Scrambled eggs, sausages, potatoes, baked beans, biscuits and gravy. There's a beverage station if you want to grab some coffee. Royal also has those freestyle machines from Coke, so you can get all kinds of different liquids, all kinds of different soft drinks, your choice. It's part of there's a soda package, and then there's also a non-alcoholic beverage package that will be a part of. The Windjammer buffet continues. There's
Asian food,
deli, favorites, and condiments. Ooh, a custard bun. Chicken fried rice.
Congee. Yum, yum, yum. Then we move on to toast.
Toast, biscuits, and then there are condiments for that. Love the orange marmalade. Then it's a deli section. The salmon is picked through. Another beverage station.
Favorites. Salsa and cheese.
Those are some of my
onions.
favorites.
That's pretty much boils it down.
French toast, waffles, pancakes, and banana pancakes.
Oh man, look at these waffles. They're not Mickey waffles, but they're really pretty.
But it's all about the triangle hash browns, really.
It really is all about the triangle hash browns.
And then there's bacon and sausage.
It's actually something different on the other side too.
Asian fried rice, boiled eggs,
Baked beans.
roasted
International flavors. I'm like, what is?
corned beef,
Yum.
scrambled eggs, pork sausage. All right, so they kind of mixed a bunch of it together.
Bakery.
I saw some baked goods over here.
Dulces de leche croissant. Wow.
Yeah. There's omelets with cheese in them. There's a plain and then a cheese. There's an omelet station
Oh, that's nice.
with live cooking.
But it's not dead cooking. Got eggs Benedict. Yum yum.
Fried eggs, more omelets, and more pastries.
Then, if you want some meat for breakfast, we got the carving station.
And then they really offer up a lot of the breakfast typicals, the staples, the scrambled eggs, the pork, sausage.
Ooh, got some Indian food.
And then if you just want some classic cereals, there's corn flakes, frosted loops, raisin bran and frosted flakes, and milk, and yogurts. Then you're gonna come around and there's the same stuff on the other side that we saw with the deli.
But we also have oatmeal and grits over here, and hot milk. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Weird.
So between decks 11 and 7, there's just stateroom, so really no need to do a tour there. But on deck 7, the library and card room, which is actually pretty active today.
Nice.
Puzzles, games, Scrabbles.
Look, I think I found the Gothis book here. Dark is the gray.
Ooh.
The dead never forget.
And you're overlooking the promenade. So that's on deck 7. We bring ourselves down to deck 6, and that's where you'll find Next Cruise, where you can book your next royal sailing. Literature to help you plan. You can also just put a deposit down and don't have to pick your exact cruise or date, but you get some perks for putting a cruise down now.
I feel like Titanic.
This is the spot where they do the TV show from.
Oh, look at that.
You want to be a cruise director?
I know, I come here.
Now on deck 5, at the rear of the ship is the dining room, or at least the top floor of the dining room. It begins there, beyond the glass doors. Big staircase in the back that goes down to the next level.
And this is also a place where you can find a hidden duck, if you're lucky enough.
So now we move towards the forward of the ship on deck 5, you'll see guest services, which hopefully you don't need, but it's there. There's also an ATM here if you need cash for tips or whatever you might ever need cash for. But there's guest services and followed by shore excursions. You'll find the hours of operations for the shore excursions listed there.
And then across the way
Is our bar, which is kind of like an old staple of Royal Caribbean ships. And they always have those big giant picture frames. I like that picture.
and even better, $6 happy hour margaritas.
And that leads us right into the Royal Promenade. And here's where you'll find a lot of the shops.
There's the vroom deck.
The Voom deck, if you want you Voom.
Not vroom.
Voom, if you want to get internet while you're on the cruise. Something that you can do when you first get on. You can get your package and then get all set up so you have Wi-Fi and internet the entire time. You have Wi-Fi while you're on the cruise for free, but it just connects to their app where you can see the schedules and stuff like that. But if you want to actually access outside of the world, outside of the ship,
You need the Voom package.
you need the Voom package.
I didn't realize it was by Starlink.
Which is about $19 a day, I think.
I personally like to not get the internet package because I use a cruise as a time to unwind.
100%.
And I know me, if I have the internet, I will just be playing phone games like literally the entire time. So I usually skip that.
It is a sea day, so there are booths and sales going on for perfume and watches, jewelry
It's very busy
here
today.
in the middle of the
Promenade.
But there's also the regalia, which is fine jewelry, luxury watches, and higher end goods over here on the right. And then the port merchants, which will sell alcohol,
Cigarettes.
sundries, some of those basic things you might want for your cabin. There you have some merch, some of the clearance merch. But there's some snacks
Ooh, Chupa Chups. I love those.
along with the alcohol. And
Ooh, alcohol. I love those.
then there are sundries behind the counter,
Yes.
which are good to know. It's a royal thing. Every ship has a vehicle of some kind. This one is pretty awesome because it's right next to the bamboo room.
And
which
it's a
is-
thing.
Which is a tiki room. And I think that this kind of a vehicle is perfect for that. Kind of off-road, darker depths of the unknown of the tiki room, the bamboo room. So here is the bamboo room, which is doing a private function right now. They're doing Taste of the Caribbean, where they're learning how to make tiki drinks.
Rum drinks. Didn't say tiki specifically, or else we would have been in it.
Right, we would have, yeah. But we do like this place. Straight across from the bamboo room is the collection, which is basically logo store. Has all of the Royal Caribbean logo goods, mugs, sippy cups, but also this one has your higher end things. It's all kind of roped into one store here. We have perfumes, luxury goods, sunglasses, and high-end bags. Your logo stuff is over there. All rolled into one, which is kind of different. Usually those are kind of separated into various
Different stores, separate stores
Separate stores.
on bigger ships.
Yeah. Still moving forward on the ship. There's more t-shirts. These are all 2-for-1 type deals. And then you come to the Copper and Clover, which is the English pub, complete with a puppy dog. Good boy. And they have entertainment here in the evenings, playing guitarist who will play and sing. There's a way down to the casino, which is one level below. You can get there through these stairs here in the Royal Promenade. And then, this is the first time I've seen this, but it's a dry bar, which is basically you get your hair styled.
Yes, you can get your hair styled there. It is called a dry bar because they don't wash your hair. You get that up in the salon, but if you want anything styled, you come here, get a little fancy do for the evening's activities. Freestyle machines, very important.
Freestyle machines, we talked about that up on Deck 11 on Windjammer, but you could get the drink package and it will include a cup that you can use to get soda from the freestyle machines. Here is Sugar Beach, which is ice cream, which is not included. You do have to pay for your ice cream here, but then also has a coffee bar that serves Starbucks coffee at the Cafe Promenade. You get those here at this counter. And this food area is open 24/7. Although the pizza closes at 3. But you can get sandwiches, pizzas, fruits, some pastries.
And on this ship, it's different than most other royal ships where they have Sorrentos. This substitute for Sorrentos because there isn't actually a legit Sorrentos on here, but they do still have the pizza,
Yeah,
and you can get it late night.
And then there's Playmakers right across the way, which is showing every football game happening on this fine football Sunday. And there are a lot of people waving and watching the games.
Go Hawks!
And then at the very forward of the ship, on deck 5, is the Star Lounge.
We just missed the wizard trivia.
Lizard trivia.
The wizard trivia.
Oh, wizard trivia. I thought you said lizard trivia. So this is a venue that they'll do trivias, karaoke's. They did the spa raffle in here. Good place for trivia when they need a screen. They do a lot of visual trivia in here. And it also has a bar in the back. Also, there is access to the outside.
I feel like this is kind of super secret squirrel.
Yes, straight from the Star Lounge. You can come out here and you're on deck 5. Walking towards the front of the ship, where there is actually a helipad.
See, not a lot of people, I think, know about this.
Yeah, it is a little off the beaten path.
We watched Sail Away from here, and it was great.
There's, you can see up there the Navigator Dunes, the lighthouse from the mini golf. Oh, there's another ship out there. Hi, ship. But definitely a cool space.
We are definitely not in the Caribbean. It is a little overcast and cold out. So I'm gonna go back inside. Let's check out deck 4.
Down to deck 4.
I believe this is where we actually entered the ship when we boarded.
Is, because our muster station was B7.
Oh yeah.
There's a shuffleboard on either side, midway down.
This is also where a lot of people smoke.
So in here is the upper level of the Royal Theater.
One thing to note about this ship is the bathrooms that are right outside the theater on deck 4 are one stall. So if you have to go to the bathroom right after a show, I would probably try to find a different area. There's quite a line of ladies waiting for the restroom at this point. So there are bathrooms in the casino, which are probably your best bet.
Moving along on deck 4 is one of the specialty restaurants, and that is Hooked, which is all seafood. It's included in the ultimate dining package, and it is an extra charge if you want to eat here. It is, of course, as I said, seafood, so it is specializing in that. We ate there for the first time and actually had a really good meal.
Yes, I'm very full.
Across from that is the Schooner Bar. They do trivia. They'll do. They have a pianist who plays sing-along songs in the evening.
They just got done doing napkin folding, so it's kind of like making towel animals.
Really?
But napkin animals, yeah.
Very nautical theme. Always very popular too.
There are always a lot of people here. It's a good bar.
That rolls into the casino, which
Where the magic happens.
the magic happens or doesn't.
Or yeah.
Table games are on the one side and all the slots are on the other. The bar is in the middle, multi-level casino. And then after the ship on deck 4, you have on one side an actual Starbucks where you can get things like
Pumpkin spice lattes.
or some of the Christmas drinks are up now,
What?
but they are not included in any of your drink package. If you have the the deluxe drinking package, doesn't include Starbucks, but it does give you a discount at the Cafe Promenade coffee shop.
Which serves Starbucks coffee, and also you can get lattes and espresso drinks. So
Use your best judgment as to which one you want to spend your money on.
yeah, usually for me it's the Promenade Cafe because it's
Yeah.
pretty much the same. Across the way,
And across from that is
another hot nightlife spot.
it is a Royal staple. Oh, dude, we almost went through an entire cruise without getting a Europa.
Oh my gosh.
What were we thinking? One of our favorite drinks is served only at Bolero's.
It is super
And-
tasty.
It is a coconut drink that is amazing. We'll have to remember to do that. Here is a tiny, tiny dance floor, and it gets packed because everybody is into the Latin dancing and the salsa band, and it is a happening place at night.
Like, this might be the tiniest stage I've ever seen in a Bolero's. Like, there's like barely any room on there for people to actually play. That's crazy.
Yeah,
It was popping last night.
Yeah, it was, and the bar is here, but definitely one of the hot spots on the ship. And then at the very aft of deck 4 is the middle level of the main dining room. Get a good look of the middle of this. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at this dining room. Wow.
Okay, now we're going down to deck. What deck is this?
Tree.
Tree? Tree deck. And then also on deck 3, we have the bottom level of main dining.
Deck 3 and the aft of the ship, you'll find the art gallery. You can see that there are a lot of pieces of artwork that are sold. On the other side is the photo gallery. You can come here to these kiosks if you had some photos taken, and you can view your photos and order prints. Want a towel animal frame?
I think I'll pass on that one.
How about a porthole?
That actually is really cool. I do like the porthole.
Chicka wow wow. How about an etched piece of glass? They have GoPro devices and accessories if you should need.
They also have charging cables and chargers and a bunch of accessories there for your electronics if you forget something like that at home. So
They have
very
SD
important.
cards.
I don't know, they have batteries, but they have SD cards?
They do have SD cards. Look at that.
Look at that. There you go.
Can't find those at Disney. And then the last thing here on the aft level 3 is Studio B, which is the ice skating rink, or Club Red on the party night. I guess I was going to say on the Saturday night, but it's different on whatever cruise you're on. But
They also do laser tag in there.
ice skating, laser tag, Crazy Quest. On forward deck 3 is the lower level of the Royal Theater, and they have just begun doing bingo.
I mean, we have time now. We could go do bingo. You're like, or not? I do think this is one of the big attractions, I think, on a cruise is bingo. Usually there are a lot of people, but actually there aren't very many people here right now. So maybe not that big of an attraction.
And then on deck 2 is the Crown and Anchor Society loyalty desk. If you have any issues with your Crown and Anchor, this is where you would come. And it's also where you'll find the conference center.
Hopefully, though, you won't need to find the conference center because hopefully we'll not be working on a cruise.
But it is here in case you have cool bosses and they want to send you all on a cruise. Let them know that you could do it here.
I don't think I'd want to go on a cruise with my coworkers. No offense to my coworkers, I just think it would be very weird. My coworkers don't need to see me in a bathing suit. Unless they watch this channel and subscribe.
Just like you're doing right now.
Yes.
So there you go. That's what Navigator of the Seas is all about. It's a pretty packed ship with things to do.
Yeah, it's even though it is one of the smaller ships, I don't think there's any lack of of entertainment and activities to keep you occupied. So.
Absolutely not. They just pack it all in.
I do think it does get a little busy sometimes in the promenade. I think only complaint, and it's not really a complaint, it's more of an annoyance, is when you're going from one end of the ship to the other on the casino deck, you have to cut through the casino and it gets really crowded in there, especially when a lot of people are playing at night. And so when you're trying to traverse from like maybe the main dining over to the theater, it's a bit of a traffic jam. So
that is a good, and there is traffic from dining to the theater. So that is a thing.
Yeah. So maybe
or
go up
even
one
vice
deck.
versa, coming from the theater from the early show to a late dinner.
Yeah. So go up a deck to deck 5 and then maybe cut back down. Might be a little bit faster than trying to weave your way through all the gamblers and the cocktail servers and everything. So
hopefully you found this ship tour helpful to you in planning your cruise.
they did.
They're enjoying it. Like, subscribe, get those notifications so you can get more adventures. We appreciate you watching. See you next time.
Stay spooky.